The Inner Sunset neighborhood in San Francisco is a great neighborhood. It's got a great vibe, a lot of great businesses out there, and it's getting a lot of attention from other people in San Francisco and other businesses in San Francisco. Some people who live in the Inner Sunset are saying it's changing the neighborhood and not for good. So that's what we're going to find out today. We're going to go take this tube and get over to the Inner Sunset, and you take a look at it, we'll take a look at it together, and you decide, is it making the neighborhood better, or is the Inner Sunset doomed? Are you thinking about moving to San Francisco? If so, you come to the right channel. On my channel, we're going to talk about real estate, but we're also going to talk about the neighborhoods so you can see where you'd like to live. We'll do some deep dives, see what's different about each neighborhood, and then we'll go over some price points to see what's affordable for you. If this is your first time on my channel and you want to know all about life and living in San Francisco, hit that subscribe button and you'll be first to know all about living in this great city. My name is David Manch with David Manch Real Estate, and I help people buy and sell homes in San Francisco. If you need to relocate for work, if you just want to relocate within the city, or you just love the city and you want to buy here, I'd love to hear from you. All my information is in the description below, so hit me up and let's talk real estate and moving in San Francisco. Welcome to the Inner Sunset. The Inner Sunset is just the smallest piece of the whole Sunset neighborhood, which goes from 2nd Avenue all the way down to the ocean. And before we get into what's really griping people that are talking about there's too much new things coming into the neighborhood, let's just talk about the neighborhood. It's a really great neighborhood, great vibe, and it's affordable. The median home price here is $2 million, not too bad. The median condo price here is $1.3 million. Also not too bad. It's very walkable. The walkability score here is a 96 and it's very flat. And the transit score is a 70, which I think is low because you have bus lines coming through here. You have the Judah line that'll take you down to the Embarcadero. It'll take you to the ocean. You can transfer and get on anywhere in San Francisco just by taking transit. So the population of the Inner Sunset's about 19,000. And out of those 19,000, 73% of them rent. So it's a big rental market out here, and 27% own the rest of it. And the median household income here is $143,000. So you have some good income out here, which is nice, especially if it's not that expensive. So here's the controversy. Behind me is a restaurant called Mixed. It's a San Francisco-based company, and it's been around for a while, and it has 20 locations. So the furthest away location is in Texas, actually. This is what's going on, is you have these San Francisco-based chains. San Francisco doesn't like chains very much, but you have the San Francisco-based chains that are coming into the Inner Sunset, and people are saying there's too many chains. You also have right here coming up Tartine, which is, they make my favorite morning buns. They have, I think 14 locations. And their furthest away location is Seoul, South Korea. And that's a problem because once again, it's a chain. Across the street though, you have Marnie's Thai. And they've been around for 40 years, and they have another location further into the Sunset District. And you have a lot of these other businesses that have been here some businesses have been here for 100 years. So people are saying with these newer chains, the San Francisco based ones, because people really don't like the McDonald's or Burger King and things like that. But they're saying, well, you're letting in the San Francisco chains that are growing. But those are beloved chains, and people love them, and they do a good job. And they're also attracting a younger crowd, which is really helpful for the Inner Sunset because it's been here for a long time, and you're bringing in new blood, the new families, and these businesses are catering to them. If you have some of these other businesses that have been around for a while that love the new businesses coming in, because it's energizing those older businesses as well. So the businesses that have been here for 40, 60 years, they're benefiting from these exciting new San Francisco chains. It's really not a problem having these chains. And once again, they're San Francisco based, so they're homegrown. And I think it's great. To further put a point on what's going on here, Cross Street is Super Duper Burger. It's also a beloved burger joint in San Francisco. And they're now out in the Inner Sunset as well. They've got 19 locations, 20, something like that. The furthest away is in San Jose, and they also have one in Roosevelt, California, which is up by Sacramento. So they're growing pretty quickly as well. But to show you how San Francisco votes with this money, Jamba Juice. That was there for a long time. but it's closed. It's been closed for at least a year, and something new is going to go in there, but maybe it's just the national brands that San Francisco doesn't want out here. But Super Duper is thriving. It's a good burger. Not the best ever, but it's a good burger. I've been there lots of times. The Ninth and Irving portion of the commercial district does have more of the newer restaurants and San Francisco chains come in, but we still have the old stuff here too. If you look down this part on Irving, you have a lot of the older and some of the more mom and pop businesses that are here, and they make up a big portion of the commercial district here. This commercial district, once again, has been here 100 years because back in the day, it did have good transportation, and the folks that were coming out here needed to have places to get their stuff, their daily tasks, their groceries, whatever it happened to be. So it's still going. You have newer ones like this across the street, Soulful, that is a newer business out here, but you still have the old ones too. And you have laundromats, chiropractors, gyms, everything that's out here, and it's all walkable. Very small area, and so all of this is walkable for the residents that are here. Everything's within about 3 or 4 blocks. So I want to show you a property here in the Inner Sunset. It's right here across the street. It's a condo. It's a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath condo, and it's right on 9th Street. So it's in the middle of it all. It also has a commercial downstairs. So there's a commercial spot downstairs, and then there's units upstairs. It's listed for $799,000, which is $879 a square foot. Not bad, and it's great right in the middle of Inner Sunset. However, as you can see, it's a really busy area. You'd have to want to live in the middle of the commercial district here. It was built in 1983 and it's been remodeled. So it's been updated and it's really nice. And it also has a parking spot in the garage. So that's very helpful. Although you're right here with the Judah line of the Muni, which will take you to the Embarcadero downtown, wherever you need to go. Transit's really great here. This is one thing you won't have to worry about, and actually the Muni stop is just a few doors down. It's a great little spot if you want to live in the commercial district. So it's not always going to be quiet, and depending on how late the Muni lines run. But it is nice, and it's remodeled and updated. So good spot to start. It's also under the median price of a condo here in the Inner Sunset. So that's the first property, and we'll take a look at the house next. The architecture of Inner Sunset's a little different than the Central or Outer District. The Central and Outer have a little bit more homogeneous style homes. They were built later than what was built in the Inner Sunset. So in the Inner Sunset, you're gonna find like an Edwardian style here. Over there is a Marina style home. And then you have different style over here as well. It's all different. Whereas you go to the Central and Outer Sunset, those homes, as I said, they're more homogeneous. They're like row style homes. They were all built one right next to another, and were just sold for families to move further out from the core of San Francisco. It's a little bit different here. It's a little cuter, although I do like the Central and Outer Sunset too. Cute houses, right? So what's causing the change in the Inner Sunset? Why are younger people moving out here? Well, a lot of it has to do with these houses. They've been here for a long time, and a lot of the people that were living here, well, they're not there anymore for a variety of reasons. They've all aged. So now they're selling those homes, and the younger crowd are coming in. And one of the reasons the younger crowd is coming is because it is more affordable. The median price out here is cheaper than the rest of San Francisco, and people can afford to have a single family home that has more square footage, more bedrooms, a quieter lifestyle out here. And that's what they're choosing. And as they're coming out here, they have more, cash than some of the other people that are older or on fixed incomes. And the businesses are following them out here. So you can get a home here cheaper, live better, and that's what younger families are starting to choose. And they're coming out here, and it's actually great for the neighborhood because they're coming out here and they're fixing up homes and they're making it a nice place. And why wouldn't they? Golden Gate Park is just 2 or 3 blocks away, and the ocean, quick drive out to the ocean or a quick Muni ride. It's easy. It's a really great location. Behind me here is a single family residence here in the Inner Sunset. It's selling for $3.2 million, well above the median home price in the Inner Sunset. But it's all been updated, luxurious updates, and it's 3,200 square feet. Of the 3,200 square feet, 1,200 is new build. So it's a new addition onto the house, and so that helps raise the price up, of course. It has green and smart technology inside. Like I said, all updated. The chef's kitchen, beautiful, and it was built in 1912. You have this older building, but they've done all the updates, so you don't have to worry about all this stuff. Same with earthquake retrofits, structural, all those. It has a 2-car garage. You kind of need it being out here in Sunset, but once again, not necessarily, because just a block down this way is the Andronico Muni line. Good part about this is right here is Golden Gate Park. So you're just steps from Golden Gate Park, and there's so much to do in there, and there's so many things here. The location couldn't be much better. Also, just taking the Andronico down, you can get to the ocean in 10 minutes, if that. So it's really close. It's a great location, great house, a little expensive, but it's all been updated and nothing you have to do to it after you buy it. That's a single family residence here in Inner Sunset. Weather. The weather in the Inner Sunset, it's a hodgepodge. I was here last week and it was so overcast, and I thought today was gonna do the same. That's why I have a hoodie on. Yeah, it's a little cold in San Francisco this week, but I expect it to be a little colder than this, but it's bright and sunny today. It's crazy. That's the San Francisco weather. But yeah, Outer Sunset, it's a hodgepodge, because you know these hills that are way back there, you might be able to see, those protect the inner parts of San Francisco from a lot of the fog. But it's like I said in my other videos too, it's even with the Sunset District, Richmond District, all the ones that are out of the Outer Lands area, the sun won't burn off the fog a lot by midday. It's not that bad. It's nice, and like I said today, it's warmed up a lot. This is Andronico's community market. It was a San Francisco, another homegrown business. People liked having it in the community, but Safeway bought it in 2016, so it's not local anymore. Those are little things that kind of bother people when your local community grocery store gets bought by a national chain. So don't know what to do with that one. Good, bad, but still call it Andronico's. And then there's this Golden Gate Park right next to the Inner Sunset. Great little gem, place to walk, and everything's close by here. It's really great. The commercial district's all within walking distance. Golden Gate Park, the ocean. You want to get anywhere else you can. It's a great location, great vibe, and if you have family, it's a great place to spend your Sundays, you know, and you can just walk there. Location can't be beat, and it's just a great vibe. I love Inner Sunset. Right here is the Little Shamrock. It's the second oldest bar in San Francisco, and it's right next to the 9th Street Commercial District. Things can't be that bad. You have the second oldest bar that's right here. Doesn't look like the new businesses are pushing that one out at all. So that's the Inner Sunset. Do I think it's doomed? Not even close. If anything, this neighborhood's just getting started. It's a really amazing neighborhood. It's filled with a lot of vitality, a lot of new building, new businesses coming in. It's a really great neighborhood. Something you should really check out. If you want to see more of Inner Sunset, let me know. I'd be happy to show it to you. If you want to see other neighborhoods I haven't put up yet, send me a message and I'll get to those as soon as I can. And as always, all my videos come out every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.